Chosen One Collective. June 30th. The end of this month is not the end of you. There is something about the last day of any month that invites quiet reckoning, a private accounting of what did and did not happen across the past 30 days. If this month did not deliver what you hoped it would, that reckoning can turn harsh quickly, framing the entire month as evidence of failure, and by extension framing you as someone who is simply not moving forward. Before you let today close on that verdict, it is worth examining whether the verdict is actually true, or whether it is simply the loudest interpretation available at the end of a long stretch of time. Consider how a chapter functions inside a longer book. A chapter can end on tension, on an unresolved problem, on a character who seems further from their goal than they were at the chapter's beginning, and none of that means the book has failed. It means the author understands pacing, understands that a story which resolved everything in every chapter would have nowhere left to build toward. The chapter ending in tension is not a mistake. It is structure. You have been living inside a chapter for the past 30 days, and if it ends with things still unresolved, that is not proof the story has gone wrong. It may simply be proof that you are still in the middle of something larger than a single month was ever going to complete. Think honestly about what actually happened this month, separate from what you wished had happened. Somewhere inside these 30 days, even on the days that felt like nothing, you became someone slightly different than who started the month. You absorbed something. You survived something. You learned, even if the learning came through frustration rather than triumph, what does not work, who is not safe, what you actually want once the noise of obligation is stripped away. None of that shows up neatly on a calendar, and none of that looks like the kind of progress that photographs well, but it is progress, and it does not evaporate just because the month is ending without the external markers you were hoping for. There is a particular kind of grief that belongs specifically to the last day of a month that did not go the way you planned, a grief worth acknowledging rather than rushing past. You are allowed to feel disappointed that this month did not bring what you were hoping it would bring. That disappointment does not need to be argued away or immediately reframed into forced gratitude. It can simply be felt honestly, for as long as it needs to be felt, without that feeling being treated as evidence against you. What it cannot be allowed to do is convince you that the absence of this month's resolution means there is no resolution coming at all. A month ending without your breakthrough is not the same statement as a breakthrough that is never coming. Those are two entirely different claims, and only one of them is actually supported by anything real. The month closing without the answer you wanted is simply information about this particular 30-day window. It says nothing reliable about the window after it, or the one after that, or the one that finally contains what you have been waiting for. Think about the threshold quality of a final day, the way it sits exactly between what has been and what has not yet started. You are standing on exactly that threshold right now. Behind you is a chapter that did not resolve the way you hoped. Ahead of you is a chapter that has not been written yet, with no actual evidence about how it will turn out beyond the assumption that it will resemble the one behind you. That assumption is not fact. It is only fear wearing the costume of realism. Let today be the last day you carry this particular chapter's disappointment forward as though it were a verdict on your entire story. Let it close as a chapter, with its genuine difficulties acknowledged, and let tomorrow open as something that has not yet been decided by anything except your willingness to keep walking into it. Close your eyes for a moment and receive these words. Whisper, "The end of this month is not the end of me. This chapter closing with unresolved things does not mean my story has failed. I release this month's disappointment without carrying it as a verdict. I trust that what did not resolve here will resolve in its right season. My story is still being written, and it is far from over. This month is closing, but you are not closing with it. Whatever did not happen in these 30 days has not been canceled. It has simply been moved into a chapter that has not opened yet. Walk forward. The story continues. This is Chosen One Collective. We will see you tomorrow.